Next up, we have Devastator from the Transformers Devastation soundtrack. Once again, everybody, this is a Basterd's LFA, a layman-friendly analysis. I'm a professionally trained musician, a composer, and my objective here is to explain things in a way so that you don't have to be one to understand what is happening here, musically. So, if you like the sound of that, make sure you're following the channel, subscribe to the channel, whatever term you want to use, like the video, share the video, leave a comment, turn on notifications, become a member, all that good stuff. Two disclaimers. Number one, this is my first time hearing this track ever, so I will be pausing a lot, and I will be talking a lot, as I will be explaining things as I hear them or as I realize them. And number two, this is recorded live on stream on a single take, so I might stumble upon my words. Whatever happens, happens. So, with that being said, let's do this. Yeah, the other Transformers songs have been really cool. So let's see, Devastator, let's go. Man. So, we start with a really cool guitar riff. A riff is a version of a motif. The motif, of course, being the smallest version of your musical idea, the seed, the essence from which everything else comes from. Nowadays, we use riffs, but riffs have a couple of other things. You have the motif, which is usually a melodic idea of some sort. Then you add to that what we call an ostinato. An ostinato is to repeat something over and over and over again. And then we put that on either a guitar or a bass, and you get what we nowadays call a riff. Riff is a contemporary, it's a contemporary term that we use. By the way, contemporary. Contemporary. I can type, I can speak, I promise. So contemporary is the right term to say something nowadays. Something that is nowadays. Saying modern or modern day is not right. That is an incorrect term. The correct term is contemporary. Contemporary, con tempo, means with the times. So that's the right way of saying it. Saying modern is technically not correct. So just putting that bit of snobbishness for you. So yeah, we have the guitar riff, and a riff is a very contemporary term that we use mainly for guitars, for bass, that kind of thing. Mainly because of how much easier it is to develop music using riffs instead of motifs. Because the good side of motif is that it's a seed that you can then pretty much sprout into whatever you want. But the problem is, you gotta learn how to farm these things. You gotta learn how to sow these. You gotta learn how to cultivate these. You gotta learn how to develop motifs. When it comes to riffs, you don't need as much expertise, so it's a lot more accessible, and it makes things a lot easier to work with. So yeah, we have that. We bring in with the drums. Then we had a quick fill, and now we're up to the next section. Let's see where it goes. 100 quotes, insane. So now in classical, well, happy almost birthday. Remind me on Friday, and we'll sing you happy birthday. So we bring in this really cool drum beat with the bass, which again, bass and drums are really, it's so nice when you have them both just locked in, and the bass is going with the drums. It's just so nice. Then we have the guitar repeating the riff, and then on top of that we have a synth playing our motif, an actual melody, so an actual seed from which everything else might come from. Let's see where this goes. Oh, and we get a quick moment of a kill switch. From the LFAs we've done, we've mainly seen this kind of thing presented in electronic music. However, it is in guitars, in the world of guitars, where the kill switch was first introduced. So, in guitars, in music, a kill switch is a little button that you can press, usually it was originally made on a guitar, that just cuts off the audio, and it turns your volume all the way to 0. You press, volume is 0, you release, volume is back to normal. And you can just press it, make rhythms with that, and that's what we get here. That's what we get over here. We had a quick moment of the guitar just holding down the chord, pressing that kill switch, giving us this really, really cool sense of extra pace that the kill switch has. And then you take the concept of a kill switch, you extrapolate that into an entire thing, and you get stuff like side chains, you get electronic music interrupting itself. You know how electronic music tends to be like chopped up in several places, and it can just sound really cool. It all comes from the concept of the kill switch. If you want to see a really good artist that, in my opinion, is an absolute master of the kill switch, Buckethead. He is an insane guitarist, and he has completely mastered the art of the kill switch. Thoros, thank you for the sub. Thank you for being subscribed for a 2-month streak. Thank you for your continued support. Enjoy your continued status as an artist to Basterd. Salute to you. Thank you. So yeah, let's see where this goes. Thank you for hanging out, Nigel. And thank you. Oh. And on top of that, the melody we're getting with that synth is giving us a flying melody. Flying melody is a colloquial term that I use. Colloquial means that there either isn't an academic term for this, or at least I'm not using it for the sake of being able to explain things, right? Right now, we are having a really cool guitar riff, a really cool bass line, really cool drums filling up the lower and middle end, and then we have, up above, the synth giving us a simpler, slower melody, just flying along the landscape of everything else we have. And it's such a cool thing, dude. It's just so cool to see that. Let's see where it goes. Okay, so now we change things around. The guitar riff is kind of the same. It's a slight variation of the guitar riff. The biggest change here is that we've gone from the drums having one kick drum doing that da-dun, 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 da-dun pace to now just completely going for the good old double kick drum, because when you have a drum kit, you have the bass drum, which is usually on the kick. In metal, you can have two of them. You can put two of them, and then, you know, you can play with both of their feet, and then you have two kick drums, and you can get a faster sense over here. And we bring in a choral sample to bring a similar melody to what we were doing with the synth before, but most importantly, we bring a French horn to the question here. French horn, one of my favorite instruments, is this guy over here. It's a very difficult instrument to use. It's a brass instrument that is also kind of considered a woodwind kind of thing. And when it comes to brass instruments, they're very loud. They tend to be very, very loud. A trumpet is going to be insanely loud. A trombone is going to be insanely loud. A trombone is going to be an insanely loud instrument. However, the French horn, and usually it's because, you know, the trumpet, the bell is pointing forwards, trombone, bell is pointing forwards. The tuba, usually it's going to be pointing up and forwards. But with the French horn, as you can see here, the bell is pointing to the side and backwards. And on top of that, it's very common to hold the French horn from the bell, which muffles the sound a little bit and gives you this really unique tone and timbre from just... It makes it sound a lot more royal in that sense, and that's what we're getting over here with the French horn giving us that. So, yeah, let's see where it goes. Go ahead, Mochichilo. Oh, really cool chorus, playing similar chords. Oh, back we go to the rhythm. And now the guitar is playing a reduced version of that synth that we had before. So reduction is a way of developing motifs or melodies or music in general, where you take a musical idea and you compress it to make it faster. So the flying melody, that took several repetitions of the riff to be able to play the whole thing through. And now we got that played in just a couple of seconds. That is a reduction. So let's see. Oh man, this is really cool. Yeah, and now we enter breakdown mode. We change the drums. Dude, the drums are carrying so much of this track. It's insane. I'm bringing it up again. So, the drums, just everything else is staying kind of the same. The chorus is now doing a slight variation. So instead of holding the note, they're actually singing something. But most importantly, the drums are developing. And they are changing. And just by the change, you can tell how much of a different connotation it has. If you want a good example of how much a drum can really change things, listen to the intro of The Mirror by Dream Theater. The guitar is doing the exact same thing for a full minute. Bass, drums, synth changes around it, and oh my god, it's insane. And in essence, we're getting something like this. The guitar riff has not changed that much. The bass line hasn't changed that much, but the drums and the upper, like the synths, the chorus now, is so insanely different that it's just... Mwah! Let's see where it goes. Really cool. Nice, Peter. Welcome to the day. How you doing? We bring back this really cool melody variation of the motif. Carried on violins now, like in strings. Like it's probably a synth or a sample of it, but it still sounds so cool. Let's see what this. Ooh. Oh. Well done, man. And now we get a guitar solo. Really cool, because the things that we have is like the everything that had been playing is giving us a really cool foundation to just, man, this is really cool. Let's see what this. Oh, it's following so well. Another go for the guitar solo. Let's see. Oh, really nice guitar solo. Oh, shredded, brother. Okay, and now we're having a very interesting change. We are escalating things forward. We're bringing the chorus all the way up. We are using still a slight variation of the riff, but we still have that guitar solo there. So, man, really, really cool, man. This is really cool. Let's see where it goes. There's the French horns. Guitar solo again. In the middle of everything. Ooh, back we go to this. To this version. Woo-hoo! Oh, really cool. And back we go to the breakdown. Man, this is just so cool. So when it comes to music, you want a careful balance between what is familiar and what is new. Too much familiarity, too much of the same thing, too much repetition, you risk boring the listener, they tune out. Too much new stuff too quickly, you risk overwhelming the listener, you tune out. The exceptions to these, in metal, breakdowns. In electronic music, dropping the beat. In all of music, solos. And, we had a bunch of solos where the guitar is not really doing any... It's not doing anything, right? Like, it's not doing anything new. It's not new... No. It's not doing anything we've heard before. It's introducing completely... It's doing completely new material, but it doesn't matter because it sounds cool. Then, the breakdown is having... we're going to have several others, DBC. Welcome to the day. Welcome to the day. How you doing? So yeah, now we're having a bunch of others. We're getting the breakdown now, which is a version of the motif of the riff, just with slower drums. And it is just so cool. So let's see where it goes. Ooh. And now we're doing a call and response between the chorus and the guitar. You can hear it, right? The chorus does one thing, the guitar immediately responds, kind of like having a musical conversation. Man, let's see where it goes. Man, these solos are insane. Oh man, these solos are so good. So yeah, the cool thing about solos is that you just reuse a bunch of the other stuff that you have. Like you can just reuse a bunch of the material. And you just solo on top of it. And there you go. Lonely, welcome today. Welcome to the mosh pit. How you doing? Thank you for the follow. Let's see. Oh my god. Oh man. Man. Okay, let's see how are you gonna end this. How are you gonna end this? Excellent. Excellent. That's a really good way of ending it. Just turn everything off before you can start the new one with what we call a half cadence. So, when you're making music, you're doing one of two things. You are building tension or you're resolving that tension. That point in the middle, we call a cadence. However, there is a very specific type of cadence, which we call the half. Imagine I can type, right? The half cadence. When you do a cadence, the cadence is the resolution. However, half cadence is just building the tension and leaving it at that. Usually it is so that it resolves in whatever comes after, kind of thing. So half cadence is fairly common, and if you use that to finish a track, it gives you this feeling of inhale without exhale. Kind of thing. Really, really cool. And there you have it. There you have it. Man, that was really cool. That was really cool. There you go. That was Devastator from the Transformers Devastation soundtrack. Man, that was really cool. Once again, everybody, this has been a Basterd's LFA, a layman-friendly analysis. I'm a professionally trained musician and composer, and my objective here has been to explain things in a way so that you don't have to be one to understand what's happened here, musically. So if you're watching this on the YouTube video archive thing, thank you for watching. Make sure you're following the channel, subscribe to the channel, whatever term you want to use. Like the video, share the video, leave a comment, turn on notifications, become a member, all that good stuff. If you want to listen to this without me interrupting every 3 seconds, I will be linking it down below. If in the description, if you want to request a song and you're not on the live stream, if you're on the live stream, do not request just yet. And if you're not on the live stream, go to the Discord server, link down below, go to the LFA requests channel, and follow the instructions on the pinned messages. And if you want to catch the streams when they happen live, we aim for Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Central European Time. If you want to know what time that is for you, we have the full stream schedule up to date on your local time zone, showing in your local time zone in both the Discord and the Twitch, both linked down below. And follow the gaming channel, because of course we have a gaming channel. I may or may not upload very often there, but that's where I put the VODs of our gaming after shows when they happen. Games are Basterd, link down below, or just search for it on YouTube. It's search for the username. It's the same username as James R. Basterd, just with the J for a G, and you got it. And yeah, there you go. There you go. That was Devastator from the Transformers Devastation soundtrack. Really good stuff, man. Really, really good stuff. But yeah, let's move on.